We'll ring in the holidays at the first annual Blue Christmas Car Show. We'll visit the Westin Irving Convention Center at Las Colinas in our Staycation Irving series. And there's a new dance academy in town. We'll learn more when we visit Violet Irving. All this and more coming up About Town. Hello everyone and welcome to About Town. I'm Susan Stevens. Thanks so much for joining us today for details on Irving Art Center's virtual holiday tree competition and the Salvation Army's Red Kettle campaign. As always, we'd love to hear your feedback. Let us know about community events you'd like to promote on the show or a story you'd like us to see. You can email us at ictn@cityofirving.org or connect with us on social media. So please subscribe to our YouTube channel, like us on Facebook, and follow us on Twitter. We'd love to hear from you. Classic cars never go out of style, and they typically have a great history behind them. We learned about some Hot Wheels at the first annual Blue Christmas Car Show.
Today, the Blue Christmas is having their first car show. There's a toy drive, that's part of their entry. We've never done a car show before, but with the way things are right now, we needed an outside event to get our Blue Christmas started for the year, and this is one of the ways we came together with Big Air.
We're very fortunate to have our police and fire department that came up many years ago with Blue Christmas, and that's how do they collect toys for the kids that are underprivileged or don't have the opportunity to have a Christmas.
Right now we have 40 cars that are registered, but the number could grow. We're here for a few hours, and the individual cars have a number on them, and then the people cast their ballot for the best looking car.
My car is a 1993 JDM Honda Beat. It's a city car that was produced in Japan as part of what's the key car market, and that was designed to make it economical. And it's actually one of the very few models that Honda made that was mid-engine, rear-wheel drive. They're not fast. This is not your getaway car. This is the car that you can chase on your feet and still win.
It is a 1959 Squirtbird T-Bird. We bought it from a retired couple. It had been kept in a shed. It did not look like that when we got it, so we gave it a lot of TLC and really cleaned it up.
Best of show, car number 15, 1959 T-Bird, the Keeneland from North Central Hills.
I think there's a certain prestige that comes with owning older vehicles, and it's hard to appreciate new vehicles until you see where they've come from.
A lot of these ones that are classic cars, at 65 years of age, I remember when they were new. So to me, some of them are classic, some of them just take me back to my childhood.
We are part of the Mad Dog Car Club. They do a lot of charities, a lot of work. We prefer to go to car shows that are for charity rather than just putting money in your pocket, so it's for a good cause.
Well, I've been giving back for a long time. I mean, I worked for the police department for 36 years. I've been involved with Blue Christmas for a number of years, and it's just a good feeling when you knock on somebody's door and you're going to give them a bag of gifts and some food, just to help them through the holiday season.
And thanks everybody for coming. Hopefully we'll see you next year. Be careful going home. And thanks again to Big Air. And you guys have a great year.
If you'd like to help Irving families in need, visit irvingbluechristmas.org. A holiday tradition now in its 28th year returns to the Irving Art Center. Jeff Muse joins us with the details on this year's virtual holiday tree exhibition. Welcome, Jeff.
Hello, thank you for having me.
Thanks for being with us. Can you tell us the theme of this year's competition?
Yes, it's celebrating a season of music. So that is the theme that was given out to all the community groups to decorate their trees that are spread throughout the Irving Art Center.
Great. And I know things are going to be different this year with COVID. How will people be able to view this year's competition?
Well, they can view in person if folks want to make a reservation to view the galleries. The reservation link is available at irvingartcenter.com, or they can view the trees virtually on Irving Art Center's Facebook page. And that is where we're actually tabulating the votes, and folks can vote for their favorite tree. And there are cash prizes for the winners.
Oh, great, great. What did the Irving Art Center do this year to keep the competitors safe while they were decorating their trees?
Yeah, we staggered their times that they were going to be decorating. We've also spread the trees out throughout the facility, throughout our five gallery spaces. In the past, they've all been consolidated in the main gallery. So this year we spread them out and gave folks extra time to decorate and extra space.
Awesome, awesome. So, and I know you just touched on how they can vote, but so specifically, how do people make sure they're able to vote for their favorite tree?
Yeah, it's real simple. You just like your favorite tree. Each like is a vote. And then we'll have those up December 5th and keep that up through December 31st. And then on December 31st, we'll tally up all the votes or all the likes, and we'll do it that way. It's pretty simple.
Great, yeah, easy enough. Thanks so much for joining us, Jeff. The 28th Annual Holiday Tree Exhibition will run from December 5th through December 31st. Be sure to vote for your favorite tree at the Irving Art Center's Facebook page. All My Life tells a true love story that will bring you joy and a lot of tears. And Amazon Studios' I'm Your Woman is a crime drama that will keep you on the edge of your seat. We've got reviews of both movies.
The average person lives 27,375 days. That's all we get if we're lucky.
We just wanted to come over and say hi.
That first night we were standing at your door.
I am usually very witty and charming.
Bring it.
All right.
Fumbling for you.
Did you think
That's worse. That was completely worse than the.
How about this?
No, abort.
Jessica Roth and Harry Shum Jr. played Jennifer Carter and Solomon Chow in the true love story All My Life. After the two meet at a bar one night, their attraction is instant and almost fairy tale-like. That is until Solomon receives some life-altering news.
This is a horrible idea for a date.
Oh, so this is a date?
No. Move in with me. I will kick you out if you suck to live with.
Jen, you're man.
I know, right?
I would serve this in my restaurant.
Come on, chop, chop, chef.
All right, order up! I didn't know how much I could actually love, till I met you. I've never wanted anything more than for you to be my wife.
This is all I want on my wedding day.
Saul?
Hey, if we get bad news, we should get a dog.
Don't say that. We're getting good news.
He's ours. They found cancer, and it spread. We don't have much time left.
Similar to films like Fault in Our Stars and other illness-defined love stories, All My Life focuses on appreciating the love we find, even if it's short-lived. Jen and Solomon learn to cherish every moment they have together, because ultimately, isn't it better to have love lost than to never have it at all? Director Mark Myers does a complete 180 after bringing us films like My Friend Dahmer and We Summon Darkness. He surprisingly doesn't hold back in this over-the-top romance. There are moments where the dialogue might be unrealistic and cheesy, but the delivery by Shum and Roth makes it believable. These two carry the film. They make the romance fun and genuine.
Jen Carter, I vow to never stop loving you. Because of you, I have found someone in me that I never would have known. Someone that I never would have become. You found me.
You found me.
It was also nice getting to see Harry Shum Jr. in a role where he could really show off his acting chops. There's more to him than just dancing. All My Life is a sugary sweet romance that will have you bawling. You might need a towel for this one. It won't be everyone's cup of tea, but if you like this genre and you need a good cry, it's a solid film and an inspiring story.
You make me feel like I could do anything. We can do anything.
It's a 1 in 5 chance that I don't see you next year.
4 out of 5 you do.
Every morning I wake up and I choose you. I choose us.
Now for a completely different kind of movie. Amazon Studios' crime drama, I'm Your Woman, is a nail-biting thrill. Set in the 70s, Rachel Brosnahan plays Jean, a mob wife forced to go on the run with her baby after her husband betrays his business partner. With only a bag of money and help from her husband's friend Cal, played by Arinze Kene, she must learn to survive and live in the world she conveniently ignored.
Something happened tonight. You'll work out with Cal where you're gonna go.
Who the hell is Cal? Where is Eddie?
I'm Cal.
Is Eddie okay?
You know what Eddie is?
That he's a thief? Yes, I know what Eddie is. Is anybody looking?
Everyone's looking, and they're looking for you too. You're not to talk to anyone.
I've never been on my own.
In the second half of the film, she becomes friends with Cal's wife, Terry, played by Marsha Stephanie Blake. The two connect on stresses of motherhood and the way their husbands' cycles of violence have affected them.
This was your family's.
I'm Terry, Cal's wife.
Anyone can learn to shoot, but what you really need to figure out is what you'll do when it's real.
Why did Art show me how to use a gun?
I just thought you should be prepared for what comes next.
What comes next?
Director-writer Julia Hart crafts a smart and sizzling drama that is beautifully shot. Characters are well written and invoke many layers. It's hard to single out any actor in this movie because they all do a fantastic job, but Brosnahan reaches new ground as Jean. She starts out as a damsel in distress who eventually learns how to fend for herself in a realistic and relatable transition. I'm Your Woman pays tribute to the 1970s crime dramas with a refreshing take on the genre's traditional gender roles. It's a slow burn that's worth every minute and should immediately be added to your Prime Video watch list. For About Town, this is Susan Stevens.
This is no place for a child.
This can all be over.
All My Life opens in theaters on December 4th, and I'm Your Woman will be available on Prime Video December 11th. Dance is alive and well in Irving as Byla Irving steps into the spotlight. Kathy has the story.
It takes about 1,000 different steps to create a dance, and a whole lot more to create a dance academy.
It's always been a lifelong dream of mine to own a dance studio. I'm a dancer since the age of 2.
Anita de la Isla passed her love of dance on to her daughter.
Well, my daughter has been a dancer here before it was called Forshers for 8 years, and long before she was a dancer here, we, just loved to attend the Nutcracker that Momentum put on every year.
Momentum Dance Company's annual production of the Nutcracker was a family affair.
My daughter was Clara, and that was such an amazing experience. My husband and I got to play her parents, and it was just so memorable.
But it seemed those happy times would come to an end in early 2020.
When the pandemic hit and we found out that they were closing their doors, it was just devastating to our family.
We knew what a loss losing Forshers would be to the community, what a loss it would be to our family personally.
We just felt like a part of our heart was breaking.
In the midst of this loss, the De La Isla family was moved to action.
We reached out, to the Forshers and talked about a few things.
As one of Irving's oldest, businesses that's been here for 63 years, we just felt very passionate about continuing to provide the arts in our community that we love.
Ultimately, we decided the way we can help keep the legacy going is by taking it over.
So we thought, this is an opportunity that we weren't expecting, but we knew that it was something that we had to do.
And so Byla Irving was born, continuing an Irving tradition more than a half-century old.
Byla in Spanish means dance. And when you put Byla with Irving, it means come dance with us, Irving.
Live, love, Byla, again, live, love, dance. And that's, kind of sums up a lot of what this place is.
We have classes from 3 all the way to adult. Everything from ballet, jazz, tap, hip hop. We have lyrical, modern.
And with a nod to her roots, a class Anita says is creating a lot of excitement.
It was really important to evolve with our community as well. And we're Hispanic. I'm a ballet folklorico dancer, and I've been a professional dancer for many, many years. And I just felt that was a really big piece that was missing in our community. And it's been one of the most popular classes that we've had. We started off with 1 class, we added a second, we're up to 3, and we're about to open a 4th. So it's just grown and grown, and we're just so excited that this is part of our community now.
Other changes include an iconic logo.
We wanted it to look like a dancer, and we also wanted it to include the B in the I, so it could be Baila Irving.
And a fresh new look for the whole facility, featuring photographs and artwork from local artists.
We've commissioned a couple pieces from people that have either gone to school in Irving or have worked or taught in Irving.
There's also an ingenious new dance floor courtesy of Jaime's engineering expertise.
Dance floors are expensive, and my husband's an engineer by trade, so
I tried just cutting up a few pool noodles, putting it under some plywood, and just standing on it and testing it and seeing what I thought. And
with another father of one of our students, they cut over 1,500 pieces of pool noodles. So what you're standing on right now is a floor that was designed by my husband and another parent.
From the start, the venture has been the very definition of a labor of love.
With all the support that we've had, all the volunteer hours from the community, and just some of the costs that we've saved and kind of creatively solutioning, we were able to do it sooner.
Baila Irving is ready and stepping up to the challenge of keeping dance alive and thriving in Irving. This is Kathy Whiteman reporting.
For more information on Baila Irving Performing Arts Academy, visit bailairving.com. Everyone's accustomed to seeing the Salvation Army's red kettles during the holidays. Did you know this campaign also helps the Irving Salvation Army? Here to tell us more are Lieutenant Armando Acosta and Kay Heldman. Thanks for joining us.
It's great to be here. Thank you for having us.
Lieutenant Acosta, the Salvation Army is known for helping families all year round, but this year that help is even more critical during the holidays. Tell us about your Red Kettle campaign.
Yes, definitely. We are looking for donations at the kettles, and you'll see our bell ringers out there at many of the stores. You'll hear their bell, and I think that's an unmistakable sound during the season. You'll hear their bell, and you'll see the social distanced, bell ringer out there, masked probably, following all the protocols and everything, but nonetheless, we still need the funds to continue to help our community here in Irving, and we just would like the community to know that all the money that goes in that kettle does come back to our community here in Irving. It does stay local, and it does help with not only the Christmas efforts, but the year-round efforts. This year, we've done a lot of food distribution. There was an actual project that we still continue to have called, for the COVID response, with food boxes and all types of social assistance. And so because of all that, we are really counting on the kettles and the income that we receive from that this year. It's very crucial. It's always crucial, but I would say that this year even more than in other years.
Yeah. Well, Kate, can you tell us why you think this fundraiser is so important, especially this year?
In the past, for the past 27 years, we've had a fundraiser called the Super Lunch, and it was held in December, and it was a big money fundraiser for us. Many of the Irving residents and businesses have supported it through the years, but this year, because of the pandemic, we, of course, aren't having it. So more of our fundraising is relying on our kettles this year than ever before. So it's really important that we get the message out to all the people in Irving and beyond that we need your help with the kettles.
Yeah, definitely. Lieutenant Acosta, how important are volunteers to your effort?
volunteers are always important, and I think it is the driving force for a lot of the efforts that the Salvation Army has in any community. Here in the Irving community, Miss Kay Heldman, who just spoke, actually, she's a volunteer. And she is the chairperson of our advisory council. And all volunteers are extremely necessary because, you know, this isn't a thing where this isn't a thing that they have to do. This is something that they want to do, and they do it very, very gladly. And so because of that, they are very crucial and they're very needed, because obviously when we send out our kettles to collect the money, we do hire. And so that's a double blessing many times, because we're able to bless people that would traditionally or generally not be able to work anywhere else.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's the first blessing. And then the second blessing, obviously, is being able to collect the much needed funds for the Irving Salvation Army.
Great.
Of course, if we have volunteers doing that, then, you know, there's no overhead, because, you know, we can just collect as much as possible. And so that there's more coming in. And so that's why they're important, because they are able to bring in even more funds, and they love what they do. And that is always transmitted to the people that see them at the kettles. And that makes you happy, and it makes you give more money, obviously. So
Right. Well, Kay, can you tell viewers who want to volunteer how they can get involved?
Sure. They can go to a website. If they want to ring the bell in person, you can go to the website, which you will be putting up, about registertoring.com. And they will get in touch with you on days that are available for ringing. If you don't feel comfortable going out and actually ringing a bell, you can donate to a virtual kettle that is set up for the Irving Corps. And there's a website for that to go to go to the Irving Corps and click donate and just give everything you've got if you want to,
Mm-hmm.
and we'll be glad to take it. If you can't do either one of those things, there's also volunteers can help with the angel tree, as always. And of course, if you spread the word, that's a way your volunteerism helps. And also do your praying for us, because everyone needs it this time of year, especially.
That's great. Yeah, it's so important to help this time of year. Is there anything else you guys quickly wanted to say before we wrap up?
I would like to add that this year we do have a hashtag that would be on all our social media, which the hashtag is hashtag Rescue Christmas. Because of the pandemic, the Salvation Army is finding itself very, very in need of having Christmas rescued, not for us, but for those that we help. Ms. Kay mentioned the angel tree, which you can find at Walmart's and many of the other malls around Irving, where you can adopt an angel and be able to buy a toy for a child, or even for older adults as well. So presents through our angel tree. And our kettle campaign goes all the way to December 24th. So when you do go to register to ring, that would be the cutoff day right there. And if you do happen to donate to the virtual kettle, I believe that's actually going to stretch even farther past December 24th. You know, if you want to donate after that, I believe it'll still be up. So, but just to play it safe, December 24th is our cutoff date. And our bell ringers will be out until December 24th as well. So if you see a kettle, if you hear that bell, definitely, put a check in there, put some bills in there, some change, anything that you would feel that could help. It definitely will.
Wonderful. Great. Thank you guys so much for being here.
And thank you for giving us the opportunity to spread our information.
Folks, if you'd like to donate, visit the website on the screen, or if you'd like to volunteer, visit registertoring.com. Up next in our Staycation Irving series, we took a tour at the beautiful new Westin Irving Convention Center at Las Colinas. Here's a look.
We're one of the newest jewels in the Las Colinas area. We opened up in March of 2019, a 350-room hotel with 15,000 square feet of meeting space, and conveniently located next to the Irving Convention Center, the entertainment district, music factory, and all that it provides.
The Westin Irving Convention Center at Las Colinas is a full-service hotel featuring spacious guest rooms with waterfall showers.
All some wonderful amenities to make sure that you have that heavenly night's sleep in that heavenly bath in the morning.
The hotel offers a number of amenities guests can enjoy while visiting.
We have about 15,000 square feet of meeting space. It's flexible to indoor and outdoor. We have, in addition to the 15,000, we have another 10,000 on our event lawn, all that allow great socially distanced events. And actually in the month of October, we've had over 25 events hosted. So we're still doing meetings and having a lot of demand, all socially distanced and all with appropriate protocols at this time. On our second floor, we've got a wonderful pool deck with hot tub and entertainment area. It has an overlook of Lake Carillon and some of the sights from around the area, and keeping an eye on the music factory to see what's going on with the nightlife over there as well.
Next to the pool is their fitness center.
Featuring a Peloton bike, universal systems, several treadmills, and also in the heart of Las Colinas here in this area, we have wonderful jogging and running trails and outdoor spaces to get your wellness on.
If you want to get your caffeine fix or just a grab-and-go snack, stop by Craft Coffee.
It's open up 7 days a week. It opens up with breakfast sandwiches and all of your great Starbucks needs. Also doubles as a sundry shop and amenities that are needed throughout your stay.
But their featured restaurant is Mesa Mezcal.
An oversized restaurant with about 250 seats, a wonderful indoor-outdoor patio, nano walls that connect both, authentic Mexican cuisine that can be a little healthier in lifestyle. So trying to get away from some of the cheese-filled dishes that may proliferate from Tex-Mex dishes, but getting you some of the true taste and flavor from Mexico.
Whether you're dining or relaxing, the Westin says you'll be treated to quality customer service.
We've got caring people, the culture that goes above and beyond to make sure that you've got an amazing stay and that your needs are being anticipated and met throughout.
They are also following all the necessary CDC guidelines to ensure a safe stay. And you can extend your stay at a special rate.
Right now we're offering a breakaway stay longer rates. So obviously the longer you stay, the more that you're going to save. Whether it's a 3 or 4 night stay, there's discounts that will extend through that. It's good for weekdays and weekends.
The nearby entertainment and trendy facilities are just some of the reasons the Westin Irving Convention Center at Las Colinas suggests their hotel as your next staycation destination.
We are pet-friendly hotels. Bring your pets, bring your family. Once you get to the hotel, park your car and you can walk to wherever you need. You've got wonderful amenities next door with the restaurants and the entertainment. You've got the wonderful amenities of the exercise areas, Lake Carillon, the beautiful sights. You'll see many of the views from our hotel. It's amazing when you get up and look out the windows of how much greenery can be seen from around this hotel in the Las Colinas area.
For About Town, this is Susan Stevens.
The Westin Irving Convention Center at Las Colinas is located at 400 West Las Colinas Boulevard. To book your stay, go to Marriott.com and search Westin Irving Convention Center at Las Colinas. Here are a few events you'll want on your calendar this week in our Happenings About Town. The Ballet Ensemble of Texas presents Cinderella. The performance is on Saturday, December 5th via online at 2:30 p.m. and 7:30 p.m. Join the Las Colinas Association for Drive-Through Cocoa with Santa, benefiting Irving Cares. The event is on Saturday, December 5th at Jackie Singley Academy between 10 a.m. to noon and 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. Visit eventbrite.com for more information. Experience the wonder of the holidays with the Nutcracker Short and Sweet, presented by Ballet North Texas. There are 3 performances at Carpenter Hall on December 10th at 7:30 p.m. and on December 11th at 2 p.m. and 7:30 p.m. Listen and sing along to all your favorite Christmas songs at Irving Symphony Orchestra's Home for the Holidays concert on December 12th at 7:30 p.m. in Carpenter Hall. To learn more about the events at the Irving Arts Center, call 972-252-ARTS or visit irvingartscenter.com. And that wraps up this edition of About Town. Thanks for joining us. Please be sure to tune in next time for a very special episode of About Town, celebrating the 30th anniversary of the Kids Holiday Show. We'll take a look back at holiday events throughout the years, and we'll catch up with some past Kid Show stars. We'll leave you tonight with another look at the Ballet Folklorico at Bila Irving. For About Town, I'm Susan Stevens. Have a great evening.